Check it out, guys. Welcome back to Lolo Creates. My name is Lauren, and today we're going to be setting up our bullet journals for January 2020. But my friend suggested that I do a space theme, and I'm really glad she did because I had a lot of fun playing around with what I could do with it. So on the cover page, I decided to do an astronaut with some space balloons, and I thought it looked really cute. I continue this theme throughout the rest of the month. I used a lot of my Tombow dual brush pens in this video. I'm going to put all the materials I use in the description below. I put all the color codes as well as the color, or you can always come up with your own color palette, whatever you think is best. Without further ado, let's just get started with this video. So as I said, this month is space. I'm currently coloring in all the balloons with my Tombows. The colors really pop and make it look colorful. Don't worry about making your coloring inside all the balloons look perfect. Adding overlapping lines actually makes it look like craters, and it adds character to a space planet. I'm coloring in the astronaut with some gray and some colors just to add some detail. Then I'm coloring in the face black because the helmet looks a little cuter that way. And then in the corner I'm writing January 2020 in brush calligraphy. Then I'm adding patterns with my Pigma Micron. You can add whatever patterns you want. I added some stripes, some little craters, spiral lines, and some rings. Moving on to the month at a glance, I drew boxes for each day, and they were each 5 by 5. They were right next to each other, so I didn't add any spacing in between them this month. I then added balloons coming out of the top of the calendar. And then I drew my Instagram and YouTube growth trackers on the side. Of course, if you don't use these, you can use them as goals for school or cleaning or to-do lists, whatever you want in these boxes. After I filled in the balloons and my YouTube logo and little camera for Instagram, I hand lettered January up top. And then I added some blue lines for the days of the week. I also added some decoration by adding stars around January. And then I filled in the calendar and YouTube and Instagram growth. Go ahead and add details to your balloons for the space effect. The next page will be my monthly playlist spread, so I decided to make circles on the page. On the right side, it will be my first week because there's only 4 days in the first week of January. Colored in all the circles, and I'm making the little ones into planets. I'm leaving the big ones so that I can write the songs that I've been loving in that month. For the next weekly spread, I alternated the planets on the pages, so there were some on the left, some on the right. Then I colored them in. And I also put January up in the top, added some decoration with stars. And then I wrote the days of the week in cursive. Add in some details to all your planets. Moving on to the next week, I decided to do these boxes with little planets in the corner and a bar up top. Each of these boxes were 10 by 15. I colored in all of the circles. And I added gray into the little bars. Then I added the days of the week in the bars. I added January with lots of details with my Micron. And I added in all these stars. They're super simple to create. Some of them were the stars, and some of them were asterisks, whatever you want. Go ahead and add detail into your planets. Again, not all the planets have to be the same as they were on the previous page. You can always customize them. This is your universe. For the last spread, I did the little astronaut again, and he's in the corner, so I decided to do some balloons coming out of his hand. So the balloons and the little astronaut are in the sidebar, which is 7 boxes wide. I split the rest of the page into these 3 boxes. There was a space in between them. It kind of depends on the size of your journal and the spacing you have. Just make sure to split yours into 3 boxes to duplicate something similar. On the right side, I decided to put these circles on the side. You can also make yours into an events or tasks, whatever you want. I colored in the balloons with my Tombows and added some detail to the astronaut. Finally, added in all of the days of the week in cursive on the side. And then I added some detail to all the balloons. On the next page, I decided to do these little boxes with cursive up top. Each of these boxes are 10 by 10. I doodled circles all around these boxes, and then I colored them in. And finally, I added all the details to the planets. And here's my final flip through of all my pages. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other suggestions of theme ideas, let me know in the comments section below. You can subscribe to my channel right here by clicking on my face, or watch my BUJO setup for 2020 on this video right here. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and bye! Thank you so much for watching.